Hey, Kekers here with my thoughts on Netflix's Transformers War for Cybertron Seige, my timely review of the first third of Netflix's Cybertronian tale. With Machinima gone, we come to the end of the Prime Wars trilogy, and while it's had its moments, I overall have to say that it felt more than a bit like something that wasted its potential. I was loving the comics coming out at the time, and hoped they would capitalize on some of the amazing storytelling there. And it always felt just a little too close to being something great, only to fall short. In truth, I have to say that it was more than a chore to get through, and I was most certainly not a fan of some of the voice direction. But hey, new studio, new chance to make things right. So let's see who's behind this one. Allspark Productions? Yeah, I know Hasbro. Alright, we got Polygon Pictures. Ah, damn it! I'm going to be combining the animation quality with the character designs together for this one. One actually feeds a bit into the other. It's quite obvious that they're using the actual figure models as reference points for this series, and while it's great seeing the figures actually up on the screen, I have to say that was a mistake. Because they are using designs based on the figures, too many of the vehicles look like they belong on Earth-based alt modes, when this is supposed to be taking place long before they ever heard of Earth. The robot modes also have a bit of stiffness to them, like it's trying to be stop motion but lacking the charm. Slow, plodding, like figures bashing against each other. I know it's something that some people like, but for me the slow movement of the characters only works when in comparison to smaller characters. If you have giant robots around smaller humans, have them move slow, that's okay. But when everything is on the bot scale, I prefer smoother, faster motions, fast-paced combat and action. Give me some squash and stretch. Cheat a bit in the animation. And another thing, dear God is it dark. I know this is Cybertron in wartime, but there are far too many times when the dark tones and lack of lighting make it a bit too hard to see things. Models blending into the background a bit too much. Okay, another retelling of the G1 Escape to Earth. Here's the thing. I like this story. I like what they're doing with the characters. Optimus Prime, Megatron. Dear God, this Megatron is damn good. I'd watch a story just using this version of Megatron, with this exact same voice actor. Some people don't like him, but I think Jason Marnocha just nails him. I mean, he really gets this Megatron. He's in his head, and I would follow a series just following him. He outshines the entire cast for me. This is a character that I understand, that's trying his rebellion, but surrounded by others pushing things harder. Shockwave with his experiments, Starscream with his schemes, and you can just tell that there's history here. I'd love to know more about him. I'd love to see more about his backstory and why he's doing what he's doing. But it feels like it's there, like there's this history we don't really need to delve into, even though I'd like to. But you can tell that he's built his performance on a solid foundation. It really means something that he's pushing back against the idea of genocide. He wants an end to the war the same as the Autobots, and when he's betrayed by someone who comes in under a flag of truce, just wow. Prime, unfortunately, I have to say, does not feel as fleshed out. Hell, he doesn't even feel half as competent. I never get the feeling that this is a man with a plan. He's just pushing forward and winging it. He doesn't listen to any of his advisors. He just goes for all these Hail Marys. He doesn't seem like a military commander at all. He doesn't even seem like he trusts the opinions of anybody. And with him denying any type of treaty that Megatron gives him, not even giving us a reason why, we as an audience don't even know anything about the treaty, what's wrong with the treaty, so we have no idea why he's refusing it. And when his closest advisors are constantly saying things opposing him, he doesn't come off as strong, he comes off as inconsiderate. He's a fighter trying to give heroic speeches, and that's just about it. Then there's Bumblebee. I get that they want to turn the young, idealistic version of the character on its head, but this guy just vanishes from the story at points, and we're supposed to like him just because he's our yellow bug. But I just can't get a feel for the guy. The way he's written has him just indecisive, unpredictable, and he's mostly a wasted slot with character potential that have gone better focused on somebody else. Other than Megatron, I really gotta say the only other standout character is Impactor. I don't know what it is, but the Decepticons really are the best part of the series. So far, watching the characters play off each other and seeing it build towards a departure from Cybertron leaves me wanting more. But that's mostly because I feel we didn't get enough. Overall, it's worth a watch with more pros and cons, and a good start to the series, but I'm really hoping for improvement. Until next time, this is Cactus Boy saying bye-bye.
Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed the video though. Press subscribe so you're notified when I upload again.